What's up, everyone? This is Ben Zinn with nextlevelguitar.com. Thank you for joining me today. We're chilling, having a nice vibey moment today with our big-bodied guitar. We're going to talk about some really cool airy chords and just some ways we can have fun exploring and deconstructing and reconstructing some of our old familiar chords. So we're going to have a lot of fun today. Hey, if you guys would like a free video lesson that is not on YouTube, as well as a coinciding ebook chock full of great information, I want you to click on the YouTube description box that you see below. Click on that link and we are going to send you that free video lesson, ebook, lots of great information to help you on your playing, only through nextlevelguitar.com. So I was inspired by listening to some old 80s tunes. I just always have a great time adapting some of those songs for playing guitar and seeing how I can make them my own in my creative process. Let's just go through some of those basic chords and talk about how we're going to rearrange them. I'm in the key of C today, so I have my open C chord. Also in that key, you're going to be seeing like an E minor chord quite a bit, an F major chord, and a G major chord, which we might play like this, we might play like this, or some other ways. Here we're going to have an open position D minor, and I'm figuring out ways to play those further up the neck too. I might play my F major up here, and my E minor over here. Now, just to get it out of the way, there's nothing wrong with those chords. It's not, they sound great, but sometimes when you want to be expressive and have fun and put your own creativity into a chord progression, you might want to find ways to rearrange them a little bit. I'm going to do this by taking the basic positions that we just went through and really exploring how I can take away notes, add notes, include open strings, and just in general liven these things up a little bit to make them my own. So for a C chord, for instance, there's any number of things that we can do to make that happen. Probably the easiest thing is just to start taking things away. If I take my index finger away, I've got the C major 7 sound. And really it's just all a C major chord. We're just adding different flavors to it. We're adding this note in, maybe adding this note in. When I go to an F chord, instead of holding it the way that we probably learned with a full bar here, I'm going to reach around and change how I'm holding this. I'm going to hold down the root note with the thumb, and I'm going to fret the rest of the chord like so. And in this case, I can leave string 5 open. Now let's add our pinky here to the 3rd fret 1st string. All of a sudden we have some new flavors inside of our chord. Now let's change it a little more. Let's take away the middle finger but leave everything else. So we're adding an open string by subtracting a finger. You could try taking away the pinky finger on the top string to make the 1st string open at any time too. You can take that basic idea here where we converted our bar chord into a thumb root and then adding some other fingers. You can do that up here at G too. Now here I want to block string 5 because I don't really like the way that this note and those notes sound together. It's too muddy for my ears. Doesn't mean it's wrong. It's all just a matter of taste. But I'm going to block that note out and just play those notes. Now E minor can be as simple as just adding a finger to here, to here, taking fingers away, adding and taking away. We see the idea here is just to be creative within our forms. Now, you start combining these in different ways maybe go through it a different way each time and see what you like. So if I'm starting with a C, I'll state the basic chord, go to an open string, add a note, go to my F chord, but play one of the modified versions. Maybe a basic G this time. And now maybe I'll play this version of my E minor here. Putting things together in different combinations to see what sounds good for your ears and learning what does what as we go through. Now, that's a good chord, and that's just, believe it or not, a way to play a D minor.